Oh, shit. Well, we'll deal with that for now. That's fine. All right. Hello. Good evening and good morning in some places. And hello. 1 second. Welcome back to my stream. Good to have you. We're here to play some Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. As you can see, I've got some time in it. 1 second. Yeah. Here for a somewhat cozy stream. I am here to do a full, well, try to do a full Heretic run, which will be fun. I haven't finished the game. Barely got to Act 2 on one run, and I set the game down for a while. But, you know, relatively new to the world, the lore. Like, my family, some people in my family played it, but I didn't really get into the lore until, like, a few years ago, and even that was just dipping my toe in. I barely know anything. I do know that, you know, there's no good guys here. So, you know that much at least. Everybody's shit. Yep, photosensitivity warning. Always good. Always good. Loading. And I've mostly played it on my deck. My Steam Deck. It runs really great on there. So, I mostly know the... I'm looking forward to this. Their next game, the 40k universe. So, looking forward to that. New game. Yeah, well, I've got 2 of the 3 DLC. So, we'll leave those on. Continue. We'll leave it on normal. Leave all of that unchanged. And go to continue. Alright. I'm going to not use one of the created characters. Well, I might. Sermons are dark and ominous. Awareness. Good. This world. Yeah, no. I'm gonna do a custom character. I usually do a custom character. I don't really like using the pre-made characters in these games most of the time. Unless I can, like, fully change a lot of things. No. I prefer to... Because that also... Sometimes in these games, the pre-made characters are characters that you can recruit for your party. I don't think that's the way it works in this. But... So, I don't like using them because that way I can experience all of their stories from a third party. It's more fun for me that way. I do like this character portrait though. It doesn't look really heretical to me, but I don't really have good or heretical looking, so we'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll keep the appearance as is. I think we'll add more tattoos. Yeah, we'll add more tattoos. Why not? Add more arm tattoos? Yeah, they kind of layer up, don't they? Yeah, that's kind of neat, but no. That's all they have. We can do this. Let's stay. Yeah, no, we're fine with. And then we'll swap that one with this. Yeah. Sweet. All right. Augmentations. Yeah, I like that. That'll be fine.
I'll bring glory to my blood.
Rend the flesh, shatter the spirit.
Yep. Voidborn. All right. So, what do we got here? Death worlds. Plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms, inimical to human life. Whilst exponentially difficult to colonize, many death worlds possess valuable resources that require an outpost or other human presence upon the planet's surface to harvest. These harsh environments result in some of the hardest and most resilient populations in the galaxy. Those tested and found wanting die young. Alright, survival instincts. Once per combat, wounds of a death world character drop below 30%. They gain 20% of their maximum head wounds as temporary wounds. Generally stay until the end of combat. Character loses them. These temporary wounds do not stack. Okay, so I gotta keep that in mind. They do not stack. Also gain plus 20% to dodge and armor when they have at least one temporary wound from any sorts. Okay, that's pretty good. Those are all good for... Death World might not be bad, because I usually do Blade Dancer. I really like that class. So for that, I'm just gonna stick to that. Voidborn, born are humans birthed in the belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those who have lived their lives on void ships become injured to some extent due to the reality-altering process of warp travel and to living in low or zero gravity environments. In many cases, their features are drawn and their skin pallid. They're usually pale. Well, is that pale? They may even have minor deformities. Strangeness to their speech, gait, or general appearance that sets them apart from others. Born character can re-roll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success. This chance cannot be greater than the base success chance of the roll. Additionally, any enemy dodge or parry against the Voidborn character has a 20% chance to fail after a successful roll. Interesting. Okay. Hive World. Hive World's population so dense that great swaths of the surface of the world are frequently covered in gargantuan cities bejeweled with towering spires. that pierce the atmosphere. Hive worlds are vital to the welfare of the Imperium and are the beating heart of its economy and war machine. They produce munitions for the Empire's armies and vast manufactories, mine valuable minerals, and refine fuel for the Imperial Navy. Innumerable regiments of the Astra Militarium are raised from their massive populations as well. Strength in numbers. Characters gain... what is that? Fellowship, okay. Gain 1 plus 1, it's 1 plus fellowship, divided by 2, resolve if 3 more creatures, allies, or enemies in a 3-cell radius. Yet they suffer a -2 penalty to resolve with no creatures around. I don't know about that. Forge World. Forge Worlds are the dominion of the Adeptus Mechanicus, entire planet ceded to the demands of vast macro industries. Each is a manufacturing super complex of unimaginable capacity and power. Over the millennia, different Forge Worlds have become especially renowned for their philosophies or ways of war. These are often colored by the technologies they specialize in manufacturing. Bulk of a Forge World's population is utilized as a labor force, whilst the fortunate few may be inducted into the ranks of the Adeptus Mechanicus itself. So those are the dudes who worship machinery. Right, so Forge for a purpose. Forge World characters choose one augmentation system from the following list. Subskin armor grants 5 plus 2 times toughness bonus % armor. Locomotion grants agility bonus divided by 2 movement. Okay, so more MP, and plus 2 times agility bonus % to dodge. Analytic system 10 plus intelligence bonus to critical hit chance. Intelligence, toughness, pinnacle of weaponry, first attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapons. Okay. I think we might go with this. Imperial World. Imperial World is one of a million planets united by the belief in the immortal god Emperor. Hailing from hyper-technological societies to grimy feudal populations, the inhabitants of countless worlds offer fealty and devotion to the master of humanity and the imperial creed espoused by his servants. The designation Imperial World encompasses a vast array of wholly dissimilar worlds that are nevertheless part of the Imperial. Imperial World characters can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill and add plus 10. It's not bad. Fortress World. I'm still leaning toward Forge World. Fortress worlds are planets where the entire populace is immersed in warfare. They constantly train for the day that they may be called upon to defend the Imperium, a change that solemnly uphold. Fortress worlds are a charge they solemnly uphold. Fortress worlds are established as bulwarks against the enemy. Every citizen is a soldier trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. Never stop shooting. Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain plus 10 stacks of never stop shooting. At the start of their turn, there's a stacks of never stop shooting % chance that the first attack this round costs 0 AP and will not count towards the attack limit per turn. The effect triggers all stacks are lost. That's cool. Perception, willpower, combat addict. 7 ballistic skill, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yeah, while out of combat, their intelligence, fellowship, perception, and willpower are decreased. Ew. Hail of Steel. Each round, Fortress World characters gain a stacking plus 1% bonus to dodge against ranged attacks for each shot they made during this round. This is shooting specifically. Nah, we'll go Forge World. And we'll go with... I think we'll go with the Locomotion. Subskin is toughness to arm, percentage to armor. Okay. this is extra ability points and dodge bonus. I think we might go with that one. Alright. But yeah. So we'll go with Forge World. Yeah, I think we'll go with the locomotion system. Because I'm going to be a melee-based fighter. I gotta get in. So I need more motion. To really lean into. Yeah. No. I'm already. I think it'd be fun to turn a priest heretical. I think that would be fun. The Ecclesiarchy, known formally as the Adeptus Ministerium, is a vast institution that oversees the galaxy-spanning religion of the Imperium. The Ecclesiarchy's complex hierarchies of cardinals, missionaries, preachers, and zealous laity ensure the prescribed prayers and invocations are made, all the while instructing the masses to guard against heresy and deviancy. You used to be one of those fiery and charismatic individuals concerned with keeping a close watch on your congregation. Really fun to turn them heretical. Arbiter. The Adeptus Arbites are the implacable and unbribable keepers of the Lex Imperialis, the soul and sacred law of the Imperium. They exact a merciless and terrifying punishment upon any who dare violate the sacred tithe, tribute every Imperium world must pay in the name of its continued existence. No, we'll go with the, yeah, we'll go with this. Or him grants +2 times number of zeal stacks momentum, then the Ministerium priest gains plus will. What is that? Willpower bonus? Yeah. Stacks of zeal. Okay. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Can only be used once per combat. Alright. Unshakable faith. Strength. The Ministerium priest gains +2 times strength bonus, plus toughness, plus agility, plus perception bonus, willpower. At the start of combat, they gain willpower bonus, stacks of zeal. They gain 1 stack of zeal for each enemy they attack with bolter, flamer, or chain, melta, or power weapon for the first time in combat. They gain +2 stacks of zeal for any for each demon or Xenos killed in combat by any source. Okay. So I have to try to make sure I have power weapons. Whenever the Mysterium Priest uses Warhammer Furious Recital, each Daemon or Xenos in a 5-cell radius suffers. Okay. Doubled against Demons, Psychers, and Xenos. Alright, cool. Alright. I think I can work with this. Alright, Apex of Brilliancy. By destroying the very foundation of a heretical teaching, you brought down a dangerous schismatic set. You have been deemed a worthy successor to a high-ranked Hericion of the Ecclesiarchy. Imperium, that's more feat of greatness. You heroically rescued a priceless relic of the Imperium from the clutches of heretics. We'll do this one. Grim portents. Your sermons are dark and ominous, for the visions that inspired you were just as lightless and disturbing. Right of shame. Okay, so it's awareness, persuasion. You renounced your mentor and testified against him in the Ecclesiarchy's court. Shadow of torment. Your ordainment took place after a trial of faith by devotional torture. Okay, yeah. Alright. Dancer? Yeah, we'll do weapon skill, definitely. Yep, melee weapons. Agility. And I think we'll put toughness up to 40. Yeah. All right. That's a good question. What are we gonna name this ship? There you go. There. Okay. We'll keep the name. That's fine. Oh, this is loading. All right. It's a really cool cutscene. No, I watched it a few times. Really dope. I love the
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation
so good.
of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Right. Frankly, such excess can be tiring. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, is enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. They meant. Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? We'll go with this.
An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice.
Okay.
In the
go for
interests of your own well-being,
it.
you
Conrad.
should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
Alright, I merely criticize the talentless architects of this place, nothing more. I prefer to serve by acting, not speaking. I thank you for your advice. I shall strive to follow it in the future. I do not show difference for things I do not believe in myself. You seem to attach much importance to your words, while I have a fondness for names. I have yet to hear yours.
My apologies. The statements you made were so intriguing that I forgot myself.
Yes, you did.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Oh. Yeah.
My regards, Your Reverence. Judging by the beginning of our conversation, you have rather interesting views on the deeds of the Adeptus Ministorum. You are an individual of extraordinary talent to have retained your rank this long. Or
It's the church,
perhaps
right?
Providence
Religious body
itself
of the
has shown you
Imperium.
favor.
Yeah, read that in the description.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house.
Who said I'd serve
Henceforth,
anybody?
You share your dynastic name with her ladyship.
I don't care.
Bear it with honor.
Lord Captain, strange title for the Lady Theodora. Why I'm aboard this vessel. You have curious title. Tell me about the one. Alright, so we'll start here. Lord Captain. Strange title.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Alright. That's fine. So it's just tied to their responsibility. That's fine. Why I'm aboard here? Why am I
So
here?
that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void.
That's
By
pretty
order of the Lord
powerful.
Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Fuck that guy.
I see
not
that
my
you
real
are
dad.
shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
Okay. That sounds pretty powerful. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve
Makes
the
sense.
interests of House
Makes
von
sense.
Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Alright. Oh. Goodness gracious. Alright, tell me about the one on whose ship I found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the
Warrant of
bearer of the
trade.
sacred warrant of trade, and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse.
Oh, he is obtuse.
Lady
I fucking
Theodora
wanna be.
despises both qualities.
Warrant of trade. Sacred relic document. A sacred relic document that affirms the preeminent rights of a rogue trader throughout the galaxy. Warrant grants not only permission to travel beyond the Imperium's borders, but license to deal with pirates, mutants, or Xenos if needed. Rogue traders use the warrant of trade to conquer or colonize newly discovered planets, to gain exclusive trade rights with newly discovered cultures, and to explore the galaxy beyond the Imperium's frontiers. Alright. License to kill, more or less. You say I'm one of the rogue trader's heirs, so there's another?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Already? I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you.
Cool.
It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Has it?
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform.
I
Let
guess
us
that's
join
the
them
other
there.
heir. Sure, let's go. Right.
Let's seize the opportunity.
I gotta remember how to play CRPGs with mouse and keyboard. Gotta get into BG3 brain. What do we got here? Massive conference table, crafted from real wood. Resource of incredible value on a void ship. I would imagine so. Show the data on the vid screen. Sure. Okay. I guess pushing a button is against the rules. Push more. Alright. What up, my dude? Alright, I'll open up the door. Lazy ass.
One of the Von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Alright.
What's happening?
Things seem to be going haywire.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Wow, I love how he shouted run and then did not do that thing.
I am the harbinger of discord.
Survive the grim darkness of the future, facing enemies of all kind. Yep. Oh no! Oh no! What was happening to him? Right, turn-based, yep. Move points, yep. Do I have... Damn you! Well, I can't get close enough to him to use those, so... We can do this. Yep.
One step closer.
Take that, dickhead. For him.
Ruin beckons.
Yeah, shoot. Last time. Oh, crap. Did you do more than that? Can you shoot him? Oh, you're such a dickhead.
I need no guidance.
Motherfucker. Okay. Nope. I don't have any fucking... So rude. Pick a melee class and start me off without melee weapons. Lame. You could do more, buddy. Just saying. Melee weapons can make an effective opportunity. Yep.
I will try.
Fucking really? Attack denial. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies' ability to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception. Alright. Die! Rockin' A. Yeah. Do your thing. Thank you. Kinda
What
exploded.
suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here.
Yeah, it
I have blocked
seems
all
like
passages between the upper
opportune
and lower
timing.
sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate
Residential
attack,
dicks.
it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Hey. Dr. Theodora von Valencia. Spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises. Station.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I
Sure
hope you will
do.
have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Sure. Tarantula sentry gun. Ooh. Okay. Wires in the server's head are still smoldering. It would seem the short circuit of this malfunction. The cause of this malfunction was a short circuit of the motive force. Okay. Human Rust battle tank, cleaned and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. First to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortiz Shita. Interesting. Those are words. Acid golden amalgam interspaced with sparkling particles. No doubt solid, but the surface shimmers and changes hue.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Right. Well, let's go. Forward. March. Keep going. All right.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Oh, well, that sounds like a shit day for you. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick. keep going. Heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Survey the room. Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervously twitching fingers and face twisted by a slight tic, and the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that have taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Edelthrad, Theodora von Valencius's features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible, head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Edelthrad. Next to the two of them, you see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a bristling behemoth, bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manners of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer.
Okay.
Consider this hypothetical situation.
Character skills.
Ion
Got it.
6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time.
Okay.
The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Alright. Lord Xenos seated. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship. Lord Warped succeeded. There are ways to confirm whether that is happening on Aeon 6. Is witchcraft or not? It might cost several cycles to do so, but it will get us the answer. Natives of Aeon 6 are lost souls in need of a shepherd's crook or a whip. I am a priest of the ecclesiarchy. I know how to instill reverence for the Emperor. There are many ways. Those reports of spirits certainly sound like evidence of heresy. However, I would put my interests first. No matter what means I would have to use, the riches of Aeon 6 would be mine. Aeon 6 must be purged. For the good of the Imperium, I shall exterminate the heretical beliefs and otherworldly powers that rule the native apostates. We'll go with this one.
Yes. Now I see the blood of the dynasty in your veins. Greed disguised as pride and vanity. What say you to that, Edelthrad? There is an answer that is quite different from yours, isn't it?
I wonder what his answer was.
Perhaps I have not yet acquainted myself with all the intricacies of serving on the frontier. But my loyalty to the God Emperor forbids even a shadow of such thoughts. Heresy, whatever form it might take, must be exterminated. And there can be no place for base ambitions. I know his tenets well, unlike our new acquaintance.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could, Ethelthrad. We are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become any one of our status to engage in petty feuds? I find your tone most disagreeable, Ethelthrad. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Shut your mouth, Ethelthrad, before I decide to shut it for you. We'll go with number one.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
How dare I? How dare I, good sir?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Yeah, get out of here, dick.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Uh-huh.
So, why are you here?
Why am I here? I do not. There are questions that I wish to have answered.
You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first.
Sure. Understand
My
away.
name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a
word.
rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor
would
to
wanna keep
venture
something like
into the
that close.
darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right.
Sweet.
I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor
sounds like
or
total
commander could
horseshit.
dream of amassing.
But, you know.
And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
All right. Well, I'm ready to take on this sacred purpose.
Yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
I'm sure those doubts will go away really quick.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Did he? But that's fine for now. Thank you for clarifying.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Alright. An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some survivors went berserk and attacked the crew. Where's your ship headed? Navigator translation. What are these things you speak of? We'll start here.
Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars.
Nope.
Vessels
Also,
such as this
noob.
one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it
That's where
under the
chaos comes
protection
from,
of the
I think,
Gellerfield,
isn't it?
we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead.
Ooh.
Sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the
variable.
Imperium, which spans
That's
millions
interesting.
of stars.
Alright. Incident took place.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's
Apparently the
sake,
ship's possessed.
surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelar. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant
the
folks speak of
computers.
specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Cool. Where are we going?
The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine.
I hope to
Perhaps
meet
you
them.
will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
I'll definitely do that and burn the whole place down on my way. The Coronis Expanse, scattered, poorly explored region of the frontier of the Imperium, full of fearsome Xenos, treasure, heathen worlds, and the echoes of ancient doom.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific
So the
reason.
Urkin Empire's out here?
Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Okay, dokie. What do you want me to do?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aid.
Will do. No more
In
questions.
that case, I shall head to...
I'm not gonna suck up to her. She doesn't seem to really like that.
Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises,
You need to
protect the new blood.
recognize her position
It is
without
possible that the
kissing her
chance
ass.
to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Alright. Sounds good to me. Can I have swords, please? That's a lot of dudes.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Combatants, active
Your
turns.
emperor won't
Okay.
save you. Don't touch me. That's gotta hurt.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Weapon at the ready.
Ooh.
Death to the heretics! Brace yourself, Abelard.
Pop, pop. Use cover. Yep. Okay.
Descend upon the weak. One step closer.
Suck it.
Purpose guides me.
Damn it.
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me!
I need melee weapons. Jam it. Ooh,
A tactically sound approach. Reduced to dust!
I need that. What was that?
Greg Deveral! For the glory of the Imperium!
Such is the will of chaos.
I took care of this one!
Sweet. Positive effects. Character has received a temporary positive effect. Okay. Kill them. 50 ballistic still. Okay, cool. And the other one is Zeal. That's mine. Ferrum Sanctum. Okay, got it.
I
Blast
will
him.
triumph.
Miss completely.
For now. Oh, the Imperium.
My place is at the fore. Stay vigilant.
Sow the
Closer.
seeds of discord.
shoot him in his face, please. Thank you. Finally doing something. Ugh. Felt like I was playing XCOM there for a second.
Take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Word.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh?
Nope.
Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
The Immaterium, the Empyrean, the Aether, Sea of Souls, warp space. What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Can do. Do I still not have... Damn it.
Embrace true power.
I need melee weapons. Damn it. There's mutiny on this ship. I'm not the one who caused it. That makes me mad.
Intriguing.
What's up, man? Blasted him to pieces.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Yep.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Oh, yeah?
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Oh, hey, look. You can report to her face.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
All very good questions.
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is
I
an
wonder who
organized
did that.
mutiny.
Right. Mutiny, who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp? Mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors. Must provide immediately assistance to those still in the middle decks. Perhaps then we might stop this wave spreading. It's indeed a severe case of warp madness, then the situation is dire. Who would do this?
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable.
Damn.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure.
So this could just happen at any
and
time?
I have the means to do both things at
That sucks.
once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Yeah.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movement intelligence is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Yes.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him.
Okay.
This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I...
Sure. Let's go.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do
I might
not even
do.
have proper gear.
Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Huh? Something hit you hard. Hit you hard with a sharp crackle. You are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain.
Yeah.
Promise you special destiny, Lavinia. It is time to fulfill it. You bastard. You bastardy bastard. I look forward to putting a blade in your gut. Once I finally get some. Hey, that's just rude.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Vortiger, you two-faced scum, you're wrong behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood.
Obvious.
You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle
What are you gonna
remains
do
on
with
my
that?
path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an
Based off who
ancient
owns
device
it? Like,
that will
who holds
only
it?
open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Right, why are you doing this? What is it inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? I have no intention of helping you. I'll help you as long as you spare my life. Will you let me join you? We can take the warrant from Theodora together. Fuck no. We're gonna go with number 2. What is it, inbred? Blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all,
Isn't that what family is for?
Coercion succeeded. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of grok shit? Why are you doing this? No intention of helping you. Yep, okay. Yeah, we'll go with, that one.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind
No, I
loyalty?
just don't like your face.
Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench von Valancius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods.
And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Piss off. I will do as you require, but I'll find a way to make you pay for this filth. Enough threats, I will comply. Yeah,
I doubt it, my dear.
we'll do 2.
But that's enough talk.
I'll do it, but I'm gonna
Fulfill
kill you.
your destiny.
Right. So I want to go heretical, but I don't want to embrace the demon. You know? Well, no. Let's go full. I said full heretical. We'll go full heretical. I just didn't want to embrace the demon there. That what was a better line. Thank you. So examine the blade. All right. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with 2 ember-like irises. Let's examine the device. Heck, you succeeded. Carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is a strange alloy that is used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. Incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Ooh, they did say the ship was old. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With a screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. Servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness. You were wounded by the corrupted weapon, which led to a warp entity invading your mind. Insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that fill your head after Vortiger wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine the sentinel. Servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you're used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. Place your hand in the Sentinel's maw. Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall onto the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, even close your eyes and pretend none of this happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress.
Yes,
Do you
yes I am.
require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? Cogitator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yep, I do require assistance. Pain shoots your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Sweet. I like the sound of that. Oh, I like the sight of that. Oh, annihilated. Five hits. Alright. Enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. Massive doors are made of heavy metal. Here, impregnable.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade, bestow upon them to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, walk bravely first in the darkness, unite and claim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Okay. I need to contact someone preferably Theodora. I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Alright. Okay. After a second passes and you realize that the skirt of a skull will not answer you.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Alright.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Damn. Alright, who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Alright, take me away.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units, calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, Louis.
The world will bow.
Seal the chamber. There we go. Oh. Did I do that? I hope I didn't do that. Oh, shit. Well,
Run,
fuck me.
fools, or fall!
Ooh. Ugh. Bloody.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
Conrad Vodiger is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny.
Yep.
And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Piss off. He openly admitted that he was the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But
Nope.
now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening.
Yep.
At least you are alive and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
No, I want to fight.
You're in a bad way.
Sweet.
I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Sweet. Thank you. Unpause.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaty.
I'll remember this.
All right.
I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover. That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
Yep. Sweet.
That is a noticeable improvement.
Right.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
All right.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
All right. Sounds like a plan. What exactly has gone wrong? Basically told us he doesn't know. How did you find me? How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warrant Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warrant Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warrant Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken.
Sounds like it.
But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
It could be that because I was in a state of distress. Right, so Navigator's Sanctum, very well. Lead the way.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
All right.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Sally forth, Abelard. Hey, look, dickheads.
Blood and mayhem shall be
Attack
our anthem.
phase.
All
Yep.
of you will bleed!
All right, warrior.
Indeed.
Yeah, cut him down to size. Do the same to him. Damn it.
It will be done.
Death to non-believers!
Nope.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Do you now? Right.
Purpose guides me.
Yes.
I need no guidance. Death shall reign.
Chaos guides me!
Oh, you guys are just lining
Just a
up so
minor
perfectly
setback.
for me. Thank
Out of
you.
my way! Ah!
I've suffered worse.
Right, just go ahead and leave the bastards down.
I took care of this one.
Aw, nuts.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Hit.
Your efforts
Fucking
amuse
thumb
me.
twitched and I hit the space
Death
bar.
to the weak!
Brace
Yes.
yourself, Abelard.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I will do like one fewer time.
Yeah, there we go, buddy.
Victory is imminent.
I will triumph. What a satisfying demise.
Yep.
Just a minor setback.
And slice them up.
At your beck and call.
Pitch it.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Right. Definitely want to put the yeah. Yeah, we can just put all these in my cargo. It'll do me better there. Let's load it up. Yes. Athletics. And Abelard. You will get Carouse. Right.
I tread a path unexplored.
Right. Navigator Sanctum. Try to get the prologue done and then probably call it a night.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
Oh,
Idira,
thanks for that.
would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
He's dead, that's fair.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius.
Oh yeah?
It
Psychers, huh?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrieks and crawls in deep, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. Diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
Understandable.
And you.
There's a lot of shit going on, and they're in the warp.
One of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Yep.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
One can hope.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp.
That's not you.
Other whispers called me to the engineerium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Right. Rude, but not untrue.
No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Well, let's try to stop that, huh?
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, well, let's get in there then. Stop that. Don't destroy the field. Keep your master.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Run, fools, or fall!
You go there. You'll go here, and then you go here. Yep, I know who you are. You're Saker, Overseer. Exploit that.
Will do.
It goes right out. Thank you.
But of course.
What's your impact? Nice. And hit him again. Right.
It
where
will be done.
hurts.
Reduced to dust.
Alright.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, thanks for coming closer. Right. Yep. Battle
One
hand.
step closer. Purpose guides me. Death shall reign.
That.
Death to non-believers!
I need no. What a satisfying
that,
demise.
Dickhead. Alright. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead. Ooh, you're fun looking.
I believe Master Vespider
individual.
still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Approach.
Your time is short.
To do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place, lunges forward, and falls back into his seat. Goes forward again as his bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. It remains seated but leans as far forward as it can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. Gill slits burst open, forming two hideous screaming mouth-like pits. And then, fall to your knees.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Clearly. Adir's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysm of eruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
I don't like the sound of that. That's as close as I can get. Alright, Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fits stop abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is purple swelling around the eye.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Okay, but who torments him?
The urge. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, the shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
Don't like the sound of any of that. Each word rings through your head like the tolling of a bell, as if countless voices have joined in, screaming into your ears. For a moment, you lose your bearings. This unholy chorus must be trying to confound you with sounds not meant for this world. I want to help you. Tell me how.
The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run.
Alright, Abelard?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have
Sounds
heard
like
the call
a
to arms of the
plan,
servo skull
Stan.
relayed to us earlier.
Alright.
Vespaidas. Good luck. And thank you.
Navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes and otherworldly laughter.
Fate beckons me.
Alright. Give me all shit, bitch. Alternative weapons. Alright. Ooh. We can put that on as our secondary. Hammer. Just saying. No. Okay. Back to it. What do you got for me? It's actually, yeah. Now you both have
intriguing
distance weapons. Goody goody, goody goody. Oh shit. There's nothing over there. Okay. Well, let's go. Right. Okay, that's not where we go. Go down this way. To the opposite deck. Oh, goodness gracious. That's where we were. Look at all those people. That's a cool ass elevator. Oh, I'm so close. I don't know where he was going. He made the park.
The ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Well,
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray
What
one
do you
step
do?
from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
oh yeah. Hey, whatever floats your boat. White-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Yeah, especially that good.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Lord Captain Zare.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just
Short
that.
to the point. I'm no traitor.
If you speak
Sure that.
truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
I'm sure I'll do both.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Alright, Lord Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas? Going aboard a rogue trader ship. Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Must get to main hall.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Sounds good.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Alright, good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Sure. Anything to pick up? Ooh. Stuff.
Embrace true power.
Right. 2 holes she made, I guess. Oh. No. Ah. Here? No. That's where we came from. Am I missing something? Am I missing something obvious? Do I have to go back here?
The world will bow. I tread a path unexplored.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot to equip the new sword. Let's do that. Help me. 7 to 11. Yep. That there, and then that there. And we'll go to you. We'll put this there. Alright. Cool.
I march for power.
The Masters demand your death!
There.
Do you see that?
I bring ruin!
Yep.
Pain and duty go hand
at least
in
try
hand.
to. Suck at it.
My resolve is unshaken.
Yeah, thanks for coming right up to me.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
I serve the ruinous powers!
I think they're still within arcing distance. You go. Let's do this. We'll put you here.
Guided by faith!
Furious recital. Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Do this.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yeah. Came out too? Nice. Didn't take him out, but it hurt him a bunch. Alright, touch cover.
Purpose, death shall reign. I will triumph.
Yay.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
This. We'll do this.
What?
Both out. More bastards. Okay.
Chaos guides me! Out of my way!
I've suffered worse.
Death to the weak!
Who you calling weak?
Chaos guides me! See my great works, masters! Death to non-believers!
Oh yeah, thanks for getting closer. You take out this
Indeed.
guy.
I took care of this one.
Can you get this guy? You can't.
At your beck and call.
Oh, he parried the dick. Alright.
I serve the ruinous powers! Chaos guides me!
Alright,
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
what happened to do this? Oh, we can possibly get all three.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
You missed all three. God damn it.
Ugh, my ears are ringing.
Ruin beckons.
Go away.
I will a blood-soaked tribute.
Whoa. I'd say.
What is this foreboding?
Can this reach? Yes.
Farewell. On it.
Kill him,
It will
please.
be done. Victory is imminent.
Cut him down.
I'll do it.
Him too. Use secondary.
Purpose, God, death shall
Yeah.
reign.
That was cool.
There is a fervor in my soul.
All right. Ooh. Let's go open that door.
Predictable.
Character, yep. Okay. What do we got in here? Goods? Cool. Some goods. Ooh. Operator's gloves. Tech use. And Melta charges. Very nice. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, let's go ahead. Put these on me. Cargo. All right. Door here?
Perfection. Powers unseen uncover my path.
Oh.
Ruinous favor prevails.
I just restored the power. That's cool.
Triumphant, as always.
Oh, cool. I didn't know there was stuff in here.
Perfection.
What do we got? Shotgun. Ooh, we'll definitely equip that. Like, I think we will put that on. Oh no. Yeah. No. Let's put this on you instead. Shit. Where do I go to get to my cargo? Flagship? Cargo. Melee. I think we'll take one of these. Inventory. Right there. Okay, and then what are we doing? What am I doing? Put that there. Cargo. Stupid. Ooh, hell yeah. Oh, it's on me. Let me see something. Options. Controls. Highlight objects tab. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Else. Nah. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, they're stuck here though. Take all that. No, it's technically already on my ship. Ooh, stuck here. Melt the charges. Blew it up.
Duty prevails.
And we got levels up. Sweet. Let's do those real quick. Yep. Sweet. They're getting all of their second ranked class features. Goody. Awesome.
Intriguing.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Oh, there's something there? Sweet. Oh, cool. Alright. Lots of explosions happening. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctively hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valencius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raising an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Probably.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
This is impossible.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over
Definitely not her.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies.
Sure. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. That answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects.
And
his faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises.
No.
Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with N008. What are we waiting for?
Heretical! It's our first heretical choice of the game. Do it. You offer Theodora your hand, and the air around you seems to tighten, becoming thick and viscous, enveloping you and your companions in an impenetrable veil. Theodora smiles at you. The radiant, piercing blue eyes suddenly remind you of Vortigern's.
I will show you the way. Go on. Close your eyes.
Sure. Close your eyes. Where is it taking me? What's it doing? Whoa. Make it to the meeting with the heir.
What? What is this place?
Corrupted Inferno pistol. This increases the wielder's coercion by 10 and does not require weapon proficiency to be wielded.
I don't know, Abelard. Maybe some kind of secret passage. And what are those crates?
Numerous valuables and trophies are carelessly dumped into a single pile. Okay. Items and convictions. Only, certain conviction rank. Okay. Really? What is it? Heretical. Okay. So cool. We can put this to the cargo. Alright, and then actually let's leave it there. Cool. I think.
Embrace true power.
Whoa. Okay. We skipped some stuff entirely. Oh, we missed the meetup with Edelthrad completely. That I do know who goes on. That goes on to you. That was
the world will bow.
Master at Arms, dude. Arms Master? Arch Militant. That's it. Right there. Duh. Theodora von Valencius's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The Arch-Militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
Lord Captain, I
The
didn't
voice
hear.
acting for that was
Didn't hear a
great.
thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. Voidsphere wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here. And he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last.
Seems like he did.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Looks like somebody's faster. Viewing closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader's life was ended by an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered the floor. Would you inspect the shards by the desk? It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. A broad term for combustible fuel in the Imperium Omea. Inspect the papers. Handwritten letter with a seal. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter that with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Lord Imperium succeeded and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora von Valencia, signed it with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Imperium's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity. What do these shards tell you, Adira?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Alright.
Tainted witchcraft.
Alright, let's go on our way then.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find any...
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Sure. We can help facilitate that, but we gotta get the hell out of here first.
We must hurry.
We're not
just going to let this go, are we? We're going to find the people who did
Handwritten
this,
letter with a
aren't we, old
seal.
man?
Alright, this is the one. Esteemed Theodora, a change of circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you're to depart for the Rycad system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Henrik von Kalux, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibundis system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of Interrogator von Calyx's activities on Rykad Minoris is of no concern to you. If required, von Calyx himself will disclose the details of his mission. Okay, so now I know where he is. Rogue Trader's Cloak. 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Okay. I think... No, I don't have anybody who uses fellowship. Well, actually, I think you might. What's your fellowship? 30. 30. 25. 30. Alright, so none of them really focus on it, so we'll wait. We'll hold on to that.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Alright. And away we go. Uh-oh.
Surrender to the dark power next offering.
I am the harbinger of discord.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's start. Light medium armor, yep. Okay. Endure.
I will do my duty. It will be done. At your beckon, one fewer target.
Nice.
Amidst the carnage, I find purpose. I need no god for the satisfying demise. Purpose guides me.
Yeah. just focus on killing this guy.
will.
Oh, then we can do this. Go here.
Ruin beckon.
Enemy status. There's, yep.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Plasma
As
again.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah. Get fucked, bitch.
Will do. But of course,
Charger map lard.
Indeed. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Yeah. Suck it.
I will triumph.
A bunch of times.
Purpose guides me.
I will
Yeah,
bathe
get right
this
in his
battlefield
face.
in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, get fucked.
they who discern the future own the battlefield.
Nope. Let's do this.
Was that you? Or
And do this.
anything else?
Charge him.
It will be done.
Nice.
What advice do you seek?
Ooh. Where it gains 5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. Okay. Alright, so it's just easier to do this. Alright, blade in his hand. Sweep motions. Yes, that's the one I wanted. Okay, yep. And Epicenter of Slaughter. Yep. Oh, what's the skin? Gains +1 deflection. Their parry chances increased by 25% of the warrior's total armor. Oh, we'll do that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Fresh target. Oh, wait. Exposed weakness. Yes. Magenta. Exploit surroundings for more cover. Back to you. This on. You're okay. Your intelligence is above 35. Is okay. You wouldn't get that. You would. As would you. I think we'll put it on you though. Yeah. And we'll send this to cargo. Alright. Okay, well, that's void ship management. Nope. Damn it. Yes. Melee weapons. What is this? Okay. Then inventory. That way we always have a melee weapon equipped. And well, we can put that on you for now. It's because it looks cool. Alright. Oh shit, got fucked.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Traitor! Right when we needed all forces to deliver a decisive blow, you stepped aside. Do not even try to claim that my vox casts did not reach you. I sense the mark of the warp on you. An echo of the powers that are ravaging this ship. What is it? The aftermath of the terrors that you had to face? Or an admission of guilt?
Merely a trace of the corruption that is assailing this vessel and chose my allies well. I have a sister of battle on my side. What suspicions could you possibly have?
I cannot vouch for your actions. What transpired on the officer's deck?
Let us leave this conversation for another time. Master Edelthrad, it is with great sorrow that I inform you that Lady Theodora von Valancius is dead.
What? You? This is your doing.
I didn't do shit.
Master Edelthrad, no! We have remained in each other's sight ever since we broke free from Kunrad's schemes. The Lord Captain was killed by another's hand, and by the Golden Throne. I can surmise whose hand it was.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Not yet.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Alright, I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. Ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. Perhaps the warps does not have to be the end. We'll do 2.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Yep. You can see Conrad Vodavir clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding stained with dark drops that seem to have pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time!
Edelthrad bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrad's eyes and begin to turn a sickly yellow. That complicates things.
I will not die quietly alongside one who is a traitor to her blood! If my last service to the Imperium is to rip out the throat of an enemy of humanity, then such is the God Emperor's will. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
Oh boy.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Yeah, well, it can. It did.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
But it did. You walked right into it. Oh boy, howdy.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Is that it? Yep.
I will try.
Oh, yeah.
Ruin beckons.
That was awesome. You would do
As
this.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Go here. Go here.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
Alright. I guess I'll do. And do it again.
Doubt is for the weak and eradicated.
Oh boy. Okay.
No can do.
Okay, you kind of lies like that.
I'm not so sure.
Really? Doesn't mean you can't. Damn it. Damn you, Adira.
I know what is to come.
Alright, so then go to this guy. And you hit this guy. Actually.
On it.
Yes. Alright, and then we'll stop that.
Out of my way!
I don't know where that shot was going. You missed. Alright, heroic axe. Okay, I know what
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
save those.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
This.
Victory is imminent.
Then. Oh. It's a burst shot. Cost 2. Okay.
Death to the weak!
I will endure.
Hey! Rude. I want to make sure I take care of these guys first.
Through chaos I stride.
Ooh boy. He can heal.
Purpose
them.
guides.
Oh, I missed. Yes. Okay. Help you get. Why are you still down? Dismantling attack second weapon. Right, so let's do this.
The whispers must be silenced.
And you missed.
Will do. Anything else? But of course.
That was what I was trying to do.
My faith shields me.
Jeez. Damn, dude.
Follow my lead. It will be done. I took care of this one. Indeed.
Big guy left.
I need your aegis, O Emperor.
She did always
And
want
there
to be
she
a
is.
martyr.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Yeah. Suck it. Yeah. And we'll do you one more. throws acid though.
I will try it.
Do this. Do this again.
Rend the flesh, shatter the spirit.
Hell yeah. Fuck that guy up. That was awesome.
Can I fall back now?
Shoot him.
Was that you? Or
Oh, I should have hit the explosive.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
So go ahead and do that, dude.
It will be done.
Hit him again.
At your beck and call. I'm at your service.
Alright, and we all leveled up. Sweet. No loot.
The world trembles beneath my
There
feet.
we go. Blade shard. Mantle of heroism. Gloves of endurance. So let's actually go ahead and we'll equip you with this. No, you get this. Yes, you do. Now let's level up. Calculated relations. Based on intelligence instead of friendship, fellowship. Rise is forged. Deflection against burning effective flame weapons. Gain stacking plus 10% bonus to hit against target. They hit with single target attack. That wouldn't be bad. Pinnacle weaponry. Then plasma melta or power weapons deals additional damage equal to 3. Wearing heavy armor, nope. Ministerium Priest gains 4% armor penetration with chain and power weapons. Critical hits scored with such weapons inflict 2 levels of burning. Whitney of Hatred uses Warhammer for 1 round. The priests themselves and their allies in 5-cell radius deal 5 times number of zeal stacks, more weapon damage. Ooh, Litany of Purification is direct damage. Mysterium Priest deals 1 more damage and 4% more crit damage with bolt weapons. Base Melta weapon and flamer damage is increased by 4%. Okay, and the Emperor protects. Maximum wounds. We'll do... Yeah, because I've got that new flamer weapon. It's just for me. Then... We'll do weapon skill this time. Yeah, we'll do epicenter slaughter and toughness. You get perception. And their allies. Combined grants the Psyker plus 2 additional on the next turn. Predict the downfall, first dodge attempt of every enemy. Yes. Definitely yes. Ballistic skill. Reach adjacent ally, 10% more damage. Damage to critical is increased. Yeah, we'll do that. Get your crit rate up. Alright. You're good. Go.
Yeah.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Alright, we need to reestablish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the war. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space.
It's one way
You
to
may
get
call
your
me
guys
superstitious,
in,
but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's begin the ritual. We'll get out of the warp, and then we will call it. Yeah, it is. Oof, it is almost 1 o'clock. See? The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. Voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Did you stand in the path of another's destiny only to steal it? You accepted the call of the primordial truth and claimed that fate as your own. So be it. I wove the threads of destiny and held out my hand to you when the flame arose in your path. You took it, and in doing so, sealed your fate. In the future, you will repay me for this boon in full.
I don't like that. Resonates and merges with voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. You are to blame for Theodora's death. Are you the one behind all that is happening here? The one who dressed me and guided me out of the flames? Gone, Phantom. You won't be free. We'll do 2.
Indeed, for the boundless truth encompasses all. Merely one part of it reached out to you. And answer you did. You could become the new champion.
Alright.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Cool.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibility.
I may or may
and
not
fickle
turn against you in the end.
The thread that will lead you out of
Especially
the
if I have
maw
power
of
or the ability to take your power for my own.
The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
Right.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Will do.
Seneschal, the Navigator's Sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship.
We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Sounds good to me.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty
I'm your Lord
to inform
Captain
you
now.
with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
Annals.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live.
Damn straight.
The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Damn straight you did.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost.
We'll sit through this, and then we'll go.
Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
Yes, they did.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. At the cost of many sacrifices made by the Lord Captain in the name of her own ambitions.
I'm in charge. When in doubt, save. That's good advice. Alright. It's loading, game. I need to go bed. Alright. Alright, well, let's just exit and we'll be fine. Alright, but that was Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Yeah, we got through the prologue. We're starting Act 1. We'll come back to this probably tomorrow night after we do some more Cyberpunk. But until then, if you enjoyed this, please do that YouTube ritual down below of liking, commenting, and subscribing, as well as hitting that notification bell. Keep notified of when I go live. But until the next time, which will probably be tomorrow, I've been Dapper Fox, the Dapper Fiend, and I hope you all have a very dapper night. Bye. Whatever.